Well, hello, Springs of Life. It's good to be with you, where it is you're joining us. We are starting something new. These are our month at a glance videos, and we're going to have either myself or some other leadership come on and talk about what's coming up in the next month, what our focus will be, maybe the series that we're going to be working on, but generally where we are going to be going and heading, and some of the big things that are taking place within this next year each month as we go along. And so I get to start us off by talking about January 2025. First and actually only event that we have in January, and that's strategic, we'll get to that in just a second, is actually on January 5th. We're gonna be having our tradition of our Family Prayer Sunday. If you've not ever done this with us before, it's a great time. We come together and we worship, but then we spend time together being led corporately and praying together for specific things within our church, within our city, and beyond. And then we make sure that everybody gets prayed over before they leave that Sunday. And so we'll have leaders all around the sanctuary that are lined up, ready to pray for you for specific things, or maybe if you just want prayer for blessings or prayer even just for wisdom and clarity, we just offer and extend that. And it's just a great way to start off our new year. Also beginning on January 12th, we're beginning a new series called Stop Before You Start. And as we were planning the year and looking ahead to where God was leading us in the different sermon series that we were gonna be going on and walking through, and we're excited for some of these coming up for sure. I felt like I heard the Lord say, what if you just stopped? Like, what if you actually took the beginning of the year, the time when we normally start looking ahead, start making goals and start actually really focusing forward, and just instead you just stopped and you just waited on me and you just listened. And so that's what we're gonna do. Beginning January 12th, our series, Stop Before You Start. It's basically in new seasons, we often focus on what we should do more of or what's next. But what if we started the new season by stopping? In our series, Stop Before You Start, we'll take a deep breath. We're gonna make space for God and allow Him to work in our lives. Also for this series, we're gonna have a supplemental just practice that you can do with us, whether it's on your own, you can do it with your families. But this is basically an invitation to reflect, and it's different practices and habits when it comes to stopping and reflecting and taking that deep breath and actually trying to simplify in order to hear God in a new way before you begin something new. We're gonna make this available to you. You'll be able to get it in person and also through our website. And lastly, I just wanted to point out, normally in the past we have had a tradition of beginning the year with a fast as a church, 21 days of prayer and fasting. We are not doing that this year, and that's not because we're not doing it. It's just that we are going to be, and you'll be hearing more about this later, we're going to be doing a time of prayer and fasting during the season of Lent, which begins in March. And so we just decided we didn't want to do too fast right off the bat together. That would kind of pace ourselves a little bit within that. And so if you are still wanting to do that, by all means, you are surely invited to do that. In fact, our movement, the Foursquare Church, is going to be having a time of 21 days of prayer and fasting that you can participate in. I think we're making links available, but you can also go to foursquare.org and get more information on that. We are looking forward to all that God is going to be doing in 2025, and I'm really excited for how we're starting the new year and that we're taking time to stop and to evaluate and to listen. And I believe that it's going to be impactful for all of us. And so looking forward to this next month with you.